All right. This goes out to Paris, Florida. Naval Facility Engineering Command, 200 Stovall Street, Alexandria, Virginia, 22332, 2300. Approved for public release. Historical Structure Preservation Manual, Navflac MO913, September 1991. SND distribution. Forward, the Navy has responsibility to develop appropriate plans for maintenance of its historical resources, provide with documentation, alteration, and disposal of the resource. Each of the shore activity must ensure the legal requirements for the historical resource preservation program for the spirit of the requirements are met in the existing potential historical resources. The manual is to provide help for all shore activities protected with the historical properties of their own correct control. Activities are required to establish and implement the program and identify, inventory, and nominate with the Secretary of Interior of every source resource that appears to meet eligible criteria for listing of the National Register of Historic Places. Activities are required to see all the historic resources are not inadvertently sold, demolished, moved, substantially altered, allowed for deteriorating significantly. Additional information suggestions should improve this manual invited that should be submitted with appropriate channels with the Navy Facility Engineering Command Attention Code 20Y or 200 Stovall Street, Alexandria, Virginia 22332, 2300. This publication has reviewed and accepted. It has been reviewed in accordance with the Secretary of the Navy Instruction 5616A, certified with the official publication of the Navy Facility Engineering Command. E.R. Ham, Captain, CEC, U.S. Navy, Assistant Commander for the Public Works and Centers and Departments. Abstract. This publication provides a working awareness for the historical preservation policies and procedures followed by the Navy activities. The primary focus is to provide Navy Public Works personal and necessary information with the properly identified preservation and maintain historical resources. Change control amendment sheet documentation of all changes, replacements, and pen and ink alteration posted in this manual. Alright, table of contents, forward, abstract, change of control sheet, chapter 1, introduction, purpose, responsibility, participation, chief of naval operations command, naval facility engineering command, engineering field division, public works centers, and public works department of shore activity, responsibility, participations, non-Navy Department of the Interior, advisory council on historical preservation, state historical preservation officer, environmental protection agency, Native Americans, other interested publics, local and regional preservation associations, process and activity, responsibility, chapter 2, historic and archaeological resource management, the National Registry of Historical Places, eligibility, nomination, identification, inventory, classification, documentation. 221, historical property inventory. 222, inventory evaluation. 223, National Register resource treatment categories. 224, source of information, adaptive use of this plan, alterations, additions, demolition, partial demolitions, dispositions, mitigation, appropriateness, design issues, sites and outbuildings and grounds, archaeological site protection work, procedures, activity master plan, base exterior architectural plan, BAP, naval facility asset, database, or NAFTA. Navflac detailed inventory of the shore facilities, Navflac P164, maintenance and planning, long-range historical resource maintenance, planning, control, inspection, life cycle, costing, building requirement, regulations, fire, life, safety, health hazards, architectural barriers, emergency preservation and mothballing, maintenance, consideration, emergency preservation, use of maintenance manuals, guides, specifications, other publications for historical facilities, maintenance and planning, Chapter 4, historical building and maintenance, policies and objectives, integrity of the building and original, old, and modern aspects, deterioration of materials, masonry, metal, wood, moisture problems, cleaning up the coatings, cleaning up the masonry coatings and painting, structural maintenance, mechanical systems and HVAC, electrical systems and wiring, roof coverings, water drains, roof materials and water drains, exterior wall systems, masonry, wood frame, windows surveys, maintenance, repair, wood and window sashes, metal windows, weathering windows, double glazing, glass block windows, floor system, wood floors, masonry flooring, doors, handwork, metal work, interior partitions, stairs, interior, exterior finishes, new suitable materials, cast stone aluminum, attributes cast stone die tap, attributes precast concrete, attributes glass fiber reinforced concrete, attributes fiber reinforced polymer, attributes tables of contents 4.17.6 epoxy concretes, polymer concretes, attributes. Chapter 5 Other structures, engineering, industrial, shipyard structures, ships, archaeological introduction, policy, regulation, objectives, evaluation, surveys, identification, excavation, underwater archaeology, burial sites, bibliography, glossary, statutes, regulations, standards, department directives, historical preservation, responsibility, appendix E, points of contact, and index. Alright, your list of figures, the maintenance cycle, the typical work involved with rehabilitating hill structure. Figure 3.3, the planning of the process of handicapped assessed with the historical buildings. Figure 4.1, brick bonds with the historical buildings. 4.2, stone bed planes. 4.3, patching brownstone with the powdered brownstone or cement mix. 4.4, blind reattachment of broken stone. 4.5, guide or mortar mixers, relative motor strength, brick joints, repainting, how to repoint. Northern geographical limits of determined damage and potential areas of decay, sources of water damage around chimneys, common problems in basements, how to apply the poultice, collapsible missionary linens, including structural fault, historical window inappropriate closed in, available wooden shingles, shakes, re-roofing, wooden shingles, historical details, inspection pattern, historical windows inappropriate replace, filled in arc, inappropriate repair, double hung window, do's and don'ts. Type the historical nets and windows, remediate with loose floorboard, typical problem with interior doors, not to strip. The various ways to remove paint from wood part 1, 2, and 3. Ceilings, do's and do nots. Repair old plaster in Figure 5.1, hammer crane, Philadelphia Naval Yard, Figure 6C1. Basic steps of Section 106 review process. Chapter 1, Introduction.